Hello everybody and good morning. Welcome to this private tiny builders club, and if you're on YouTube, welcome to the underground. So I survived the 100-mile-an-hour windstorm last night. It was a very close call, and I'm going to show you outside here in a minute the debris and the trees, but I want you all to see I got the wood stove all put together and basically sitting in the spot waiting for me to finish the insulation and the walls. And I found a good deal for some land, and I think I would like to try to get it. And to do it, I would have to sell my tiny home as is. So I'm going to take you to a short tour. And remember, it's a little trashy, maybe not trashy, but kind of looks like it's under construction, which it is. I'm not finished with it yet. And the longer that I put into it, the higher the price will go down the road. But right now, it's up for sale as is if you want to finish it for only $8,000. Believe it or not. And I believe it's 16 feet wide by 20 feet long. And this is what I've done to it so far. I framed in and put the kitchen counter and sink in. It's not completely done, and the sink ain't sealed or nothing, because I might go with a different style of sink. I'm not sure yet. And I got the countertop in. As you can see, it's wall to wall, full-size kitchen. I got all the plumbing up. It's all brand new, and the water works. Excuse my mess. So you see the water works. And this is the front porch out here. Generator, washer and dryer. My little, I guess you call them deck party lights. And my mailbox. I put a steel door in. It was a good door. I just got to repaint it and then put the knobs in, the door handles. Over here, if you notice from my other videos, my kitchen was out here, but I put a wall up, a temporary wall. I don't know if I'm going to keep the metal wall. I kind of like it, but I'm going to get ready to insulate it. Insulation is expensive, probably about $1,200 just to put the insulation in here, maybe more, because I'm just figuring downstairs, but I still got the whole roof to do. So probably about $1,500 for the insulation, and probably about $3,000 for the interior walls and the floor. The floor is just the hardwood plywood, and as you notice, it's not particle board. So you know how much that is per sheet. I put in a 6-foot glass window. It's 2 feet wide, 6 foot, and I got a 50-inch screen TV already mounted, but I might move it just a little bit, and it will go with the tiny home. So the kitchen, from wall to wall, I'd say is about 12 feet by 12 feet. Just guessing. Okay, girl, get up. Move it. Move it, girl. People are wanting to see the rest of the tiny home, and you're just laying there. You won't get out of my way? Oh, stop digging at your butt. Sorry about that. But anyways, I was going to go with this pine for the inner walls. These are just scraps. I just put it up just to see what it would look like. And I don't think it looked bad, but I found something way better, a little bit more expensive. So I don't have the bottom completed because the idea was I was going to put my stove there, but I decided to go with the Cook's wood burner stove. And this place, once it's insulated, won't take very much to heat this place. So I think I'm going to just go with this and then build stairs under here instead of using the milk carton that have storage in them. And then I'll redesign this a little bit better too. This was just a quick fix so I could live in here while I'm doing the modeling and framing in here. Up there is the master bedroom loft that can sleep two comfortably. Up there is the single person loft. So actually, if you wanted to call it by rooms, you could say 1, 2, 3. This is multi-purpose. It turns into a bed once I get this side built. That side's got storage under it, and it all folds out, and the cushions go on, just like in a camper. And you can sleep people here if you got guests too. Or it can be the living room to watch TV. Or it can be eating place for dining room, or playing cards or whatever. So right here is a little hallway, and I just got temporary freezer and refrigerator stacked on each other. In this room over here, it's eventually going to be a walk-in closet and storage and pantry. And I'll probably put the fuse box in here. So, and that's probably about 3 feet wide, maybe 5 feet long, and underneath is a good place to put storage too. Now, I don't have this all finished. I got more 2x4s to frame. I just threw this wall up quick, so I'm getting ready to take this all apart and redo it, because I'm going to build in a pocket door that slides in and out right here. So if you got company and everything, you got a lot of privacy in the bathroom. This is the width of a bathtub shower with the glass sliding doors. It will fit there. The toilet will go right here, and the vanity sink may go right here or over here when I take the air conditioner out and put the new doors up. I cut it in there because it was a fast fix without insulation. When it's 80 with the metal roof on top, it's hot in here. So I already got the doors outside built. I'll show you. It's sitting right there, got the hinges on it. And that's what the doors look like. Out here's the porch. I got a temporary rain roof up. It's just temporary. But that'll come down, and I will get an eaves trough and put across here. And then I'll show you the outside now. Remember, I'm under construction. Metal roof, heavy gauge metal roof, which held up good in the 100-mile-an-hour windstorm we had last night. And to show you the damage around here, a couple of big tree limbs just missed me by about 8 feet. So I got lucky on that. And I would say it was probably about 100 miles an hour there for a while. And that's why all these trees started breaking down. And my tiny house ain't anchored down. It's just on gravel, level gravel, sitting there. And it did not budge one bit. No damage to the tiny home. But I'll show you some of the debris around here. There's a tree limb there. Back here is another tree part. Here's a little limb. On back here, just little limbs. Not too far away is the woods, going that way. Cornfield over there and a cornfield back there. And then some more woods this way. So, the tiny home as it sets and you finish it, you put, well, I got some insulation, so I'll go ahead and put that up. And I'm doing this all on a budget. That's why it's taking some time getting it done. But I got it framed out and got it so that I can live in it while I'm working on it. And that's why I take stuff in and take stuff out. Take stuff in, take stuff out. And, hi little Ann. And then, for a 12 by 16, having all this space out here, the way I made it, because I like to be able to, you know, feel not having to cramp and move around stuff. And, this here will have a wall with a pocket door built into it right here. And the bathroom, I would say, is probably about 5 feet, maybe. However long a bathtub is, that's where the bathtub shower is going to go. And then probably under here will be the instant hot water heater. Working it off from propane when I put the new doors up. And this right here will be the hallway, and probably would be a good place when I get my refrigerator with the freezer built, or not built, but brand new. I'll put it right where this is at, because that's a good spot for it. And then there will be a pocket door right here, so you can get in and out of your closet and food pantry, storage place, or whatever you want to make it. Now I'll take you upstairs and show you what it looks like. Let me take off my shoes. And try not to make it a super long video. But for right now, until I build the stairs in, now that I know how I'm going to do it, it'll come up here. Then I got a step here, so whoever wants, like a teenager, could sleep up here. Right now, it's just me. I use it for storage. And I got some insulation in. But insulation is expensive. So I'll take you up here and show you the... I'm stepping up on here, which underneath it is storage, but it came out to be a pretty nice step. And then I just come up here. It's tall enough that I can walk on my knees. I can sit up, not hit my head. And my little workstation for my videos and stuff. You can see I drink a lot of pop. And that there, but this is all going to be built in with cabinets and slider doors to put stuff in and stuff. Ceiling lights will be put in, and as you can see, there is no particle board. See, I will show you. That's the difference of you going and you go and buy these sheds on the side of the road, and you want to convert them into a tiny home. It's very hard to find a place or a dealer that sells these without particle board and is built good. The people that are selling these built out of particle board are selling these as much as if they was to use real hard lumber like this. So a building like this with this kind of materials, you're looking at, just for the shell, about $8,000. Some of them a little bit more, $8,500, depending if they went ahead and wired it, or if they just put in a ceiling fan and a light switch. They're getting like $500 more for these buildings, and you could do it for yourself for probably about $200, just for a fan and the wiring and a little fuse box, and then you're set to go. So it's best to find somebody that sells this kind of lumber in their products. Very well, sturdy. It held up and did not even budge at all. Didn't even make a creak or a sound when the 100-mile-an-hour wind hit last night. And that's a double pane, 6 foot by 2 feet window. Very nice window, and it lets a lot of natural light in. If I keep it or don't sell it before they sell that land, I'm going to put another window in, and it'll be for the kitchen area. And then I'm thinking about putting a small window right here at the stair steps, but high enough that people just, I'm out here in the country, but if you're going to put this in your backyard for your mom or your grandpa, who you don't want to spend all that money on a nursing home, this is ideal to throw in your backyard, hook it up. They got their own space. They feel like they're independent and not stuck in some nursing home. So, $8,000 as you see it. Now, I'm starting to insulate it. If I get this insulated before I sell, you're looking at $10,000. And then, if I finish the interior walls myself, you're looking about $16,000, maybe $17,000, because the way I'm going to do the walls is very expensive for that type of interior walls I'm going to do. So, this is up for sale, $8,000 as is. So if you're interested in it and want to come and see it, and you're in Indiana, drop me a comment down below, or go to my club on Facebook. It's called Your Private Tiny Home Builders Club. You can find me on Facebook and here on YouTube. And please subscribe, because we're going to go on the road soon and travel around and build tiny homes for people on site, so they can get their floor plans and get everything the way they want and not have to pay for these buildings that are made out of particle board. I got lucky on this one. I tell people don't buy these sheds off the side of the road for that very reason. But out in the country, in the middle of nowhere, I found this one at a Amish builder's place. They got themselves a little factory, a big warehouse thing, and they build these all indoors. And as you can see, they use real good lumber. The Amish here in Indiana did an excellent job on this, and I can't complain. So, $8,000 the way it is. I won't do down any lower than that, but I'm going to go ahead and keep working on it, because I'm living in it, and the more that I can put into it, the higher the price will go. So now would be a good time for you to get this deal while the rooms are all framed. I still got to reframe the door and square it off and build a rail. So if you do have a kid living up there, or sleeping up here, it doesn't roll off. And I'm going to do something here too, and maybe make a small rail here, make it look really sharp. And I got some more plywood I got to get. As you can see, the bottom is real plywood, not particle board. And I'm going to redo, I'm not going to redo it, I'm going to finish the top, and then it'll look nice up here when I get done. So drop me a line if you got any suggestions, or maybe you got some land and you want me to come and build you a tiny house. We could do some trading, or anything else of value related to tiny homes. We could do a little bit of trading, and you could save some money. So without further ado, have a nice day.